Hey guys, how's it going and welcome to the Mina channel. And Persona 5 Royal is coming out tomorrow. So, in America, I guess. So if you are new, this is a video for you. This is just mainly 5 tips I'm gonna give you as a new player to the Persona franchise or to Persona 5 Royal to get a chance at it. And yeah, and if you want to comment along and just comment something, maybe a tip or two for newcomers and everything, you can definitely go ahead and do that below. And please just don't comment spoilers. I know there's a lot of you guys that are already playing the game, so just please don't comment spoilers so people can enjoy the game and experience. This is just tips in general. Alright, let's go ahead and get started at number 5. And we have organization. So Persona 5 is a game where you get to be student by day and phantom thief by night, and you do different things at different times, everything. And there is a social calendar. There's a calendar that goes every single day of the week, and every single day you have things to do. You have things that you want to do, whether it's visiting your friends, visiting or exploring dungeons, whether it's doing different activities that you can do to grind and to get your social stats up, or you can get your actual stats for playing up and everything. So there's all these different options that you can do, whether it's eating a burger or playing darts with your friend or hanging out with somebody or doing all this different stuff. There's a lot of activities and it can be very overwhelming. My advice for this is try to do as much as you can in specific days. All these different stuff can really affect the gameplay that you go for and everything. It's really hard for you to get a full completion in one run, so don't stress out over doing all these different activities. I think that most activities can be done within 1 or 2 gameplays, so but just do as much as you can, but at the same time do have some organization, some things to follow through with everything, because it can do affect the gameplay and everything. So at number 4 we have mementos. So mementos is a special dungeon in Persona 5 Royal on Persona 5. So this mementos game is a dungeon is basically a special dungeon that you can go for grinding, and you can go for getting new stuff and new personas and all different stuff that you can do in this interesting world. So mementos is different because most of the time you're not really required to go. However, I do encourage you to go there as much as you can to either grind some or get more stronger, because if you only go from dungeon to dungeon, you might find it a little bit harder to go through the next area and so on, because you're gonna have to grind and everything like that. So I do encourage you to go as much as you can to mementos. I know it can be boring sometimes because it's more like it's more optional than anything else, and while you're there's a lot of different quests that happen in mementos. So you can kill 2 stones and just get a bunch of quests at the same time, go to mementos and do mementos at the same time. That's usually my gameplay there, so you can get as much done as possible. So moving on to number 3, we have there's a lot of different items that you need in the game, because this is a dungeon crawler kind of game where you go around different dungeons and you do different missions and everything like that. So because of that, especially at the beginning, it's easy to grind and it's easy to lose SP. SP stands for special power, and it doesn't recover over time, unlike health. So I do encourage you to stack up on SP items, especially at the beginning of the game when you're just starting. It's really easy to just run out of it, and it's pretty hard to go through dungeons without any SP. So vending machines are all around Japan, in Tokyo particularly, where you're playing the game. So I do encourage you to go to any of the locations for the vending machines where you can find SP items. You can definitely look up there. There's a lot of them, and just buy as much as you can. Now there's only so much you can buy per day, so stack up on them as much as you can. You can also get additional SP items with at LeBlanc if you make coffee or curry. So definitely try to stack up on those, especially at the beginning. Definitely need it. Later on you can unlock so many other ways to do it, so it's no problem, but the first few dungeons it can be a hassle, it can be a little bit hard to get used to all that. So that's my advice for you as well. Number 2, confidants. So confidants are your friends, are the people that you can confide on, the part of the gang, part of the group that you're doing to. You can form different connections with so many different people, whether it's a politician or this kid at an arcade, or this girl that likes to play shogi, or your friends from school, or all these different people that you can confide and form these links with. Overall, I do think that confidants are one of the harder things to complete, but also one of the more satisfying. Completing a full confidant or completing confidence means that you earn additional skills in battle. When you're, for example, there are some that will allow you to go get more items. There are some that are gonna allow you to do different things, like go out at night. There are some that are gonna allow you to get more strategies when it comes to fighting and everything like that. So all these different stuff do affect the gameplay and everything. So I encourage you to focus a little bit more on confidence, so you can get more experience and more things in whenever you're dungeon crawling, because that's also important. Also, remember I talked about organization earlier, so you can have to manage your calendars along with that. Some confidants only show up on certain days, so it's important to kind of know when things are going on so you can go and visit them the specific days. For example, there's a politician there that you can meet, and politician allows you to be able to recruit other personas into your parties and everything. That'll make more sense when you're playing the game. So it's important to kind of go around and talk to people and everything, because it's really important to get all these different skills from other people. I think that this is a really good mechanic on Persona, and I think that this is definitely well implemented in this game. And my number one is relax and enjoy this game. I know that this game can be extremely overwhelming, as I mentioned earlier, but overall this is a really smooth experience, and the game then story progresses really regardless of your choices and everything. There are some choices that can be very crucial and important and everything like that. I encourage you not to just look it up on the internet, because you can definitely get spoiled and your experience might be severely ruined because of that. I do think that this is a great game that you can enjoy a lot, and there's a lot of different stuff that you can do with this game. So let me know in the comments below if you're excited for Persona 5 Royal. If you're new, consider liking and subscribing, and let me know if you have any other tips for the newcomers. I want more people to get the game. I want people to play the game, so this is really exciting. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. I'll see you guys next time.